Now, all the terror that the Master and his army accomplished in service to Unity is exactly that, terrifying. But in this story, we're given glimpses of something infinitely more terrifying, what could have been. As many of you will be aware, at the end of Fallout 1, the Vault Dweller manages to deal the killing blow to the Master, either through brute force or by breaking his spirit by pointing out to him a fatal flaw in his plan, that flaw being that mutants are sterile and can't reproduce, which causes him to lose faith in his plan and admit defeat, thus rendering his vision for the future nothing more than a nightmarish failure. But in looking through nearly everything there is to know about the Master and the world he attempted to create, we find a portrait of the future that awaited this world should the Master's plans have succeeded. First and foremost would have been an almost total lack of individuality for any sapient creature on this planet. We can see through our interactions with certain supermutants that they do retain a personality, but on the whole, whatever personality a mutant had prior to their transformation is A, overridden by their new one, and B, their connection to the Master. And while the fact that a person's mind and body are consumed by the transformation process is a harrowing thought, it's in that connection to the Master's own mind that we find a mystery that could potentially hold the most horrifying aspect of the Master's character. For the question is the mind of a mutant connected to, or a person consumed by the Master, placed in a state of unending peace, born from a cohesive melding of minds that eliminated all need for conflict and discord in the world? Or is it an eternal torture in a prison filled with thousands upon thousands of minds, all screaming in unison, in a cacophony of never-ending horror, as they buck against their hive-minded chains? I feel as if the latter might be more likely. Because if you consider that there seems to be some semblance of Richard left in the Master, owing to the fact that his personality as the Master seems to regress back into who he once was, once you reveal the truth about mutant sterility to him, it stands to reason that each mind the Master has warped or consumed also retains aspects of their former selves, which leads me to believe that to be a part of the Unity is to be placed in an eternal mental prison from which there is no escape.